I'm assuming by the level of conversation that everybody's either really having a great time or just can't hear me from up here. I know it's not the latter. I have an important announcement, and that is we are 3 minutes away from closing down the auction. I have another important announcement, and that is that, as you know, part of the auction is giving to our favorite charities, our favorite support, and we are keeping the donations open for another week. So if you weren't able to donate to some of our really important causes, please keep in mind you can do it after we close down. I've also been informed that the bar will close at 8:30. So this is, let's make sure that you fill up as you need to, but we don't want to be, I understand there's some members of Mountain View's police force here, and I want to make sure to tell you to drive safely, have a designated driver, and be good out there. Okay. So, with those caveats, it's time for our main event. As you know, the Chamber of Commerce is more than just an organization that supports business. Mountain View is the best place to live, work, play, and visit. We need both economic engines as well as social and public services that support our community at large. Tonight makes this point amply clear as we partner with 4 local nonprofits to spotlight their essential work and honor their Volunteer of the Year. As we celebrate these exceptional people and organizations, we hope you will be inspired to support their efforts. Tonight's honorees will receive not only these lovely awards from the Chamber, but also we have wonderful certificates of recognition signed by our local elected leaders, Congresswoman Anna Eshoo, State Senator Josh Becker, State Assembly Member Mark Berman, and Supervisor Joe Siminian. Thank you to all of them for providing these certificates of honor.
So, we begin the awards with the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation. Please roll the video.
Mountain View Public Safety Foundation is proud to honor Tina De La Osa as their Volunteer of the Year. Tina has been a board member of the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation for 3 years. During that time, she served as their secretary and event coordinator. Her career started out as a police cadet at the Mountain View Police Department in 1987, where she worked her way from CSO to records supervisor. The Mountain View Public Safety Foundation was formed in 2013 by local business leaders and community members to support the Mountain View Police Department and Fire Department, the Mountain View Police Activities League, and other programs that benefit the community. The ultimate goal of the foundation is to make the city of Mountain View a better and safer place in which to live and work, as well as build a positive relationship between public safety and everyone in the community. Thank you, Tina, for your awesome contributions.
Please welcome the board chair for the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation, Bruce Humphrey.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome. From the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation, we are extremely excited to honor Tina as our Volunteer of the Year this year. She has done an outstanding effort, but more importantly, I think that we all need to recognize the first responders in the room. So if I could just get them to stand up and give a round of applause to police and fire. These are the folks that keep you safe every day. These are the folks that will defend your safety. And so that's what the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation is here to do. And so thank you, Mountain View Chamber of Commerce, for this award. And unfortunately, Tina couldn't be here today. She had a family emergency. And so on behalf of Tina, I will accept this award as the board chair. Thank you so much.
I was going to say congratulations, Tina, but Bruce, thank you. Now, let's roll the video for our next honoree, KMVT.
KMVT is proud to honor Jim Connor as their Volunteer of the Year. Jim currently serves as KMVT's treasurer and board member, as well as executive director of Learn to Read, a nonprofit reading program, and a board member of Startup Learning, which hosts the podcast and video shows with the tagline, "Stories about the innovators of today who will be the game changers of tomorrow." Jim has been an early stage investor for the past 16 years with the Sand Hill Angels and maintains an ongoing interest in education and media. His specific activities focus on the deployment of digital learning in education, and specifically in providing digital reading programs for elementary school students. He says he is one of those people who never worked in media and was not happy with the recorded sound of his voice or image on camera. But, he notes, KMVT provided the opportunity not only to confirm how bad I was, but also provided the opportunity to improve step by step. Thank you, Jim Connor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the podium KMVT Executive Director Bobby Chastain.
It was a really hard couple of years, especially for KMVT. We had to relocate during COVID. Board support was really important, and I certainly had it. And we're going to land on our feet thanks to people like Jim. He's our treasurer, and I get along fine with him because I'm a cheapskate. But it's really special that he is a board member, but also a volunteer and a crew person and a producer, and he really believes in our mission. So we're really proud to honor Jim this year.
All right. So where's my prepared notes here? Hey, I really appreciate this, Bobby and KMVT, and I just got to say that I believe that KMVT is the town hall, the digital town hall of our current times, and everybody has an opportunity to come down and be on a show, be a guest on a show, and there's nothing like coming down and expressing your ideas or following your passion, putting it out there in public television, community access station, and seeing it later on. And I tell people, if you can come to a show, participate, get on a show, and watch yourself and not get excited, then okay, go do something else. So thanks very much, Bobby. Appreciate it very much.
Congratulations, Jim. Now let's roll the video for the next honoree, Community Services Agency, or as we all know it, CSA.
CSA is proud to honor tonight Jolie Crossan for their Volunteer of the Year Award. It didn't take long after settling in Los Altos for Jolie to get involved with the Community Services Agency, joining their board and then taking on executive committee roles. She played a significant role in the founding of CSA's Young Professionals Group, which provides leadership, volunteer, and philanthropic opportunities for individuals in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. Jolie lives in Los Altos with her husband Ben and two boys, Brendan and Jacob. Jolie has brought great energy and leadership to the CSA board. Throughout her association with CSA, Jolie not only has had incredible vision for the agency, but has also been able to affect significant change with a caring heart for her community. Thank you, Jolie, for your leadership at CSA.
Please welcome CSA Development Director Simone Berkowitz.
Hi, everyone. Unfortunately, Jolie couldn't be here, so I'm pleased to accept this award on her behalf. She's really been a tireless volunteer on behalf of CSA. I just want to take this one moment to thank all of our board members who are in attendance this evening, and also a special thank you to the frontline staff at CSA who have been such tireless workers for the community during this pandemic.
Well, congratulations to Jolie, and thank you, Simone, for standing in. And again, thank you to CSA for everything you do every day. Okay, let's roll our next video for our final honoree, Leadership Mountain View.
Leadership Mountain View is proud to honor Marn Yi Lee as their Volunteer of the Year. Marn Yi was invited to and agreed to attend a brainstorming session to design a brand new LMV class on the topic of sustainability. Marn Yi spent a decade working in software application development before deciding to pursue her passion in sustainability. A longtime Mountain View resident, Marn Yi Lee was on the first Mountain View Sustainability Task Force and is passionate about getting the word out on the climate emergency. Marn Yi helped LMV to launch its first ever Sustainability Day this year. She then volunteered to take the lead in developing a presentation topic, Big Picture State of the Climate. Most importantly, her efforts resulted in raising the awareness of climate change issues and inspired many LMV participants to take action. Thank you, Marn Yi Lee, for your contribution to LMV this year.
And to present the award to Marn Yi, Brian Kaczynski.
Hello, everyone. When I retired from Space Systems Loral in Palo Alto, I had lived in Mountain View for 28 years. And I basically worked and raised my family. It wasn't until I went through the LMV program that I just woke up to what an amazing community this is to live in. So I felt blessed that I was invited to attend LMV. And against my better judgment, on my first year as the director, I decided to create an all-new class. So you heard in the video, Marn Yi helped with that. So I had a brainstorming session with local leaders that knew a ton more than I did about environment and sustainability. And luckily I invited Marn Yi because I ended that brainstorming session with 72 yellow stickies on the wall that we organized into 6 themes. And when we left, I said, my God, what did I just do? How am I going to turn this into a class? Luckily, Marn Yi stepped up, not only did the major module for the class, but helped me organize everything to make a successful class. And what I'd like to say is that of the 8 classes that we've had to date that the students have done feedback surveys, Marn Yi had the highest rating of any module in any of the 8 classes. So it was just phenomenal. It rung the bell. I just felt blessed. I reserve this for only a few people to say that not only is she a superpower in sustainability, but a gem of a human being. So I'm just happy to have met her, become friends with her and her family, and the support that she gave was invaluable to making LMV a unique experience this year. So thank you very much, Marn Yi.
Thank you. I'm really honored. And I just want to say that LMV has really shown me the importance of networking and working with a network of people. So I hope that you join LMV training next year and get to know this wonderful city. So please remember that climate change is here and now. It's not future and far away. So please do what you can to learn about this, to activate changes on this at your workplace, in your circle of influence, and keep volunteering. Thank you.
Thank you, Marn Yi, and thank you, Brian. LMV class of 2016, best class ever. All right. Now it is time to celebrate the recipients of the Chamber's annual awards for leadership. As you know, our Chamber exists to promote commerce in Mountain View. Currently, we serve over 750 companies representing 45,000 employees. Rather uniquely, we are fortunate to have some of the largest and most recognized corporations as members, as well as beloved storefronts and family-owned businesses whose patrons know them on a first-name basis. The Chamber's mission is to support and nurture a healthy and vibrant environment in which all these organizations thrive.
In March of 2020, the last time the celebration was held in person, we were looking forward to a year filled with promise and excitement. Yeah, well, instead, the past 2 years have been unlike any we've known before and challenging beyond measure. Today, we businesses are still struggling to survive. The Chamber continues to support our local economy by serving as a leading voice and advocate while providing resources and actions that support and engage. This is just one of those occasions tonight where we bring our community together and shine a light on the accomplishments of outstanding leaders who have helped our city and each other through very, very tough times. We start tonight by honoring our Athena Award winners. And by the way, in the audience here, we have a number of past winners. And we used to have a separate ceremony to honor the Athena Awards. And we decided to combine it in 2021. That worked so well, we decided to do it again in 2022. But we don't want to lose one of the traditions, now that we're live again, of having all of the past winners come to the side of the stage after these two awards have been given for a big photo op. Okay? So now you're prepared.
All right, first, a bit of background. The Athena Award Program was created through the Lansing, Michigan Chamber of Commerce in 1982 to bring into focus the many outstanding professional and business women in the community and to incorporate them into leadership positions within the Chamber. The Greek goddess was chosen as the award's symbol for her embodiment of courage, wisdom, and strength, all qualities that today's leaders must have to succeed in the business world. The Bronze Award sculpture itself represents the solid foundation upon which all success is built, combined with a complex crystal reflecting the multifaceted nature of women and our ability to shed light on the community. These exceptional individuals demonstrate excellence, creativity, and initiative in their business or profession. They contribute time and energy to improve the quality of life for others in the community and generously assist women in reaching their full potential. Since the program's inception, more than 7,000 exemplary leaders in over 500 communities have received the prestigious Athena Award in the United States and around the world. By honoring exceptional leaders, the Athena Leadership Award Program seeks to inspire others to achieve excellence in their professional and personal lives. We are proud to continue the tradition. Tonight, we start with honoring our up-and-coming leaders with the Athena Young Professional Leadership Award. Let's roll the video.
The Chamber of Commerce is thrilled to recognize Jocelyn Baird from Recology with the Athena Young Professional Leadership Award, which honors an emerging leader who demonstrates excellence, creativity, and initiative in their business or profession, and serves as a role model for young women, personally and professionally. Nominated by Paige DeBose, Jocelyn has a reputation for uplifting all women she crosses by pure energy and enthusiasm alone. She is very passionate about everything she participates in and makes sure everyone feels welcome. Jocelyn was born and raised in Mountain View. She is an LMV graduate and sits on the board of CSA. For all this and so much more, we are thrilled to honor Jocelyn this year.
Now, to do the honors, it's my great pleasure to welcome last year's Athena winner, Eunice Cibrian Pelayo of the Community Services Agency.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Eunice Cibrian Pelayo, and I'm your 2021 Athena Leadership Award recipient. And tonight, I have the great honor of presenting this year's Athena Young Professional Award. A strong, caring, and Mountain View native who uplifts all women by pure energy and enthusiasm, Recently promoted to Waste Zero Manager at Recology, she is a woman of curiosity who devotes her leisure time in learning and supporting our community through her volunteerism at the Chamber of Commerce and Community Services Agency. She's an advocate for the unhoused, domestic violence, and sexual assault individuals. Not only does she care, but she loves this city. She always finds a way to stay involved in supporting those that may not have access to resources. Through my work, I have witnessed this in 2 different occasions: volunteering by informing immigrant communities about services and by delivering food to those who were in quarantine due to COVID-19. For these reasons and more, I am happy to present to you Jocelyn Baird. Congratulations.
Oh gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate this, and I really love this city. I love this community. Thank you so much to my loved ones and my family that are here tonight supporting me, and just, I'm looking forward to several more good years, so thank you very much. Congratulations, Jocelyn. And now for the Athena Leadership Award for Excellence. We begin with a video from our sponsor for this portion of the program, Google.
Good evening. I'm Javier Gonzalez, Google's head of local government affairs and public policy in California. I'm also a member of the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. It is my pleasure to bring greetings on behalf of Google's leadership and Googlers around the world. We are thrilled to be today's presenting sponsors of the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce Celebration of Leaders and Athena Awards. It is my honor to present the Athena Award to this year's recipient. The award is bestowed to a person who is an established leader and mentor who assists women in reaching their full potential, demonstrates excellence and creativity and initiative in their profession, and lastly, provides valuable service by devoting time and energy to improving the quality of life for others in the community. This year's recipient of the Athena Award is presented to Ellen Kamei. Please join me in congratulating Ellen for her service and dedication to the community and helping others. Congratulations, Ellen.
To do the honors, it is my great pleasure to introduce Kathy Thibodeau. Kathy is not only a previous Athena Award recipient herself, she is a long-standing supporter of the community and board member of the Chamber, and she served as our chair through much of the pandemic. Kathy.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so honored to be able to do this tonight for Ellen Kamei. Ellen Kamei represents the absolute ideal of Athena. Number one, she excels professionally. Ellen has literally worked for a who's who of political elected officials at the county, at state, and federal levels. And today she's external affairs manager with AT&T. Number two, Ellen's committed to the community. After serving on the Mountain View Planning Commission, she was elected to the Mountain View City Council, and she was our mayor last year. And she did a lot of important leadership regarding recovery from the COVID relief. It's been so important for the less fortunate in our community, and Ellen is a real leader in that regard. Number three, she opens doors to others. Among many accomplishments, she chairs the League of California Cities Women's Caucus dedicated to advancing women as leaders. Now, growing up, Ellen went with her mom, many of you know her mother, Rosemary Kamei, to political events where she met many successful women in politics. So I asked Ellen, why do you do all this stuff? And she said, I saw that women really get things done. And that drove me to be a change agent for the community. Today, Ellen's mission is to amplify the voices of people who are not traditionally heard. And that sounds like an Athena to me. Ellen, congratulations.
Hello, everyone. We're in person. This is exciting. I just want to say thank you to the chamber staff, the chamber board, my council colleagues, and I want to congratulate all the awardees. It's just such an incredible opportunity to be with all of you. When I talk about Mountain View, I say Mountain View, it's this really special place. And people say, well, what do you mean? And I think this room is a testament to what's special about our community. Whether you're a nonprofit, you're a public servant, you're in our business community, you care about making the lives of our residents better. And I can't think of anything more special. And I can't believe that this year marks a decade of serving the community, first on Planning Commission and on council. And what's been most fruitful is getting to know so many of you. A lot of you, I see familiar faces. I've had one-on-one interactions with you, and this room feels like a family. And so I want to say this award is not for me, it's for all of us. It's our award. I would not be on this stage accepting it without all of you. And I do want to call out one important person, my husband, Chris, who always believes in me and 3 months ago gave me the greatest gift, which is our son. So thank you, everyone.
Could we now have all the previous Athena Award winners up to the left side of the stage, please? Or my left, your right. Here they come. Okay. All right. Thanks. So, Dandy's is not. Yeah.
With you.
Got it. All right. I got it. All right. I got it. We're good. Thank you again, all the Athena Award winners, and a special commendation to this year's Athena Award winners, Jocelyn and Ellen. Okay, the score. No, sorry. The auction has been closed now for about half an hour. Please check your phone. If you are a winner, congratulations. And we ask that you visit near the check-in tables behind you as you leave to either pick up your prize or make arrangements for its delivery. Now, at this point, we would normally present our Outstanding Business Award. However, given our unique blend of large and small businesses, we felt, what the heck, let's do two. So we're going to do both the Outstanding Small Business of the Year and an Outstanding Large Business of the Year. The Small Business of the Year award is sponsored by Meta. There it is. Okay. With that, I'd like to play the video, please.
The Chamber of Commerce is pleased to honor Dandy's Barbershop and Beard Stylist with the Outstanding Small Business Award. Nominated by Joy Holland, Gavin Brohl, and many others, Andy is a hidden gem of Mountain View. Singh and his team welcome you to Dandy's Barbershop and Beard Stylist. Dandy's was founded with a mindset of making a barbershop where people can dream of owning their own shop right out of school. A fair wage shop with 4 chairs, Dandy's did its best to provide service to the community even during the hardest times of the pandemic while ensuring safety for its customers. They additionally have provided free haircuts for homeless people. Thank you to Dandy's Barbershop for your leadership in the Mountain View community.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Dandy's, we'd like to welcome Monet Singh to the stage, please.
Well, English is not my first language, so if I do any mistakes, pardon me for that up front. So, sorry my team couldn't make it. Everyone is working hard, providing good service right now. So, so everyone can get ready for the event and come here, enjoy. Everything is already being said over there. My goal always is providing fair wages and a good job so people can own their shops. And I don't really care about making a lot of money. At the end of the day, we all have to eat the same food. So I care about just making enough that I can pay my bills, and I distribute all the money back in the shop itself, which can help people own their own business. So with this award, I'm going to announce that anybody who would come and work with us, after 1 year of employment, Dandy's will offer seed money to open their own shop, and it will increase. The longer they work with us, it will increase, the money will increase every year as they work. So after 3 or 5 years, if they want to open their shop, they're very welcome to take that money and open their shop. So instead of collecting the money as a franchise fee, I'm going to give the money to people who can open their business. Thank you very much. Should I take a photo?
Congratulations to Dandy's. Next up, we have the Outstanding Large Business of the Year, sponsored by LinkedIn. Here is a small message from our sponsor, followed by a video of our winner.
Good evening. I'm so excited to present Outstanding Large Business of the Year to Shoreline Amphitheater. They've been in business here in Mountain View for over 35 years. So many of us get our first jobs there, and they have been phenomenal partners to this community throughout the pandemic, providing support for space for mobilization of emergency services, to helping with equipment for the pedestrian pathway along Castro. Super excited, plus they're just amazing people, love them all. So congratulations to Shoreline Amphitheater, Outstanding Large Business of the Year.
Since 1986, Shoreline Amphitheater, operated by Live Nation, has been a place for people to come together in Mountain View. The venue has played host to music festivals such as Lollapalooza and Warped Tour, the annual 4th of July celebration with the San Francisco Symphony, and visiting dignitaries such as the Dalai Lama. After being unable to open for the 2020 season due to COVID-19, Shoreline dedicated its activities to helping others in the city of Mountain View, including opening its parking lot and facilities for community use and assisting businesses downtown. The amphitheater reopened its doors in 2021 to music fans from all over the Bay Area and is looking forward to bringing people together again in 2022.
Please welcome Suman Chatterjee to the stage. Welcome.
Thank you, everybody. That was my dog, for everybody that did not know. So they asked me to prepare some remarks, which I did not do. No, thank you guys so much. Thank you to Jeff for nominating us. Thank you to the Chamber for recognizing us. It's really awesome to be included in the celebration of leaders. I wasn't really aware that we had led in anything besides maybe traffic and noise complaints. So, so that being said, no, in all seriousness, actually, it's really, really nice to have all you guys back at last year after we were shut down for 18 months. So it was really great to see everybody back and see the community kind of come together and enjoy music again. And we can't wait to see you again this year. And to that end, Debbie Villa has a bunch of seats that she still needs to sell. So head on to, oh, almost sold out. Okay, my bad. Okay, so hit up Debbie very quickly, and thank you guys very much.
Yeah. Rock on! Congratulations to Shoreline, and we have our tickets for June. And now it's time for the Outstanding Organization Award. Let's roll the video.
The Chamber of Commerce is pleased to honor Fondo de Solidaridad de Mountain View with the Outstanding Organization Award. Nominated by Laura Blakely, Nadia Jackson, and Anthony Chang, Fondo de Solidaridad is a mutual aid fund led by primarily Latina parents in Mountain View who have been supporting families and fighting for equity in education, affordable housing, and economic opportunity for 20+ years. The 7 Latina community leaders are Paula Perez, Olga Mello, Azucena Castañón, Marilu Cuesta, Isabel Salazar, Sonia Sequeiros, and Nadia Mora, and the community volunteer Anthony Chang. In January 2021, with fiscal sponsorship via Los Altos Mountain View Community Foundation, they launched MV Solidarity Fund to support undocumented Latino families in Mountain View that have fallen through the cracks. Thank you to Fondo de Solidaridad de Mountain View for your wonderful contributions to our community.
What an amazing organization. And it's my pleasure to welcome to the stage Chamber Board Member, CHAC Board Member, Mountain View Wistman Trustee, Laura Blakely of GCA Law Partners to present the Outstanding Organization Award. There you are.
Thank you. I am thrilled to be presenting this award to the Fondo de Solidaridad, the Mountain View Solidarity Fund. I've known several of these women for many, many years through school activities, and as you heard, they've been volunteering for 20+ years in our community, and in early 2021, they put together this fund. They were aware of many, many families that were not receiving any assistance and were falling through the cracks in the pandemic. And the City of Mountain View leaders, thank you, those of you here this evening, voted to provide $1 million of the ARPA federal funds to the Fondo de Solidaridad, and they redistributed these funds to over 400 families in our community. Over half of those families had not received 1 penny of assistance until that point. So I can't think of a better organization to present this award to this evening. And here's to the leaders of the Fondo de Solidaridad: Paula Perez, Olga Melo, Azucena Castañón, Marilu Cuesta Flores, Sonia Sequeiros, Nadia Mora, and Isabel Salazar, disculpe. Felicidades, congratulations, we're so proud of you.
So good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for this recognition today. We are very honored and we are inspired to continue providing relief for Mountain View working families and immigrant community. Our families are still struggling, but we are keep fighting to get them help. We began this initiative during the pandemic, and we did not imagine that it will come this far. We are so very grateful for all the support that we have received from our community, our families, who allow us to continue this important work. We are motivated to continue providing relief for our communities. It's a big honor for us to support our community. Thank you so much.
Good evening, everyone. For Solidarity Fund, it is very inspiring to receive this great recognition. And at the same time, we reaffirm our commitment to move forward with persistence and dedication, creating a positive social impact in our community, activating local leadership and in general, empowering our community to improve the standard of living in this beautiful city. Thank you very much. One more thing. We want to dedicate this great recognition to our families, and especially to the Chang family. They are there. And Los Altos Mountain View Community Foundation, because without their support, the Solidarity Fund will not have been possible. Thank you so much.
Can we have the entire team up on stage, please?
Venga, venga. Sorry, we are nervous. It's our first time of being in the stage.
In 20 years.
Felicidades y muchas gracias. Congratulations, Fondo de Solidaridad. We now honor our outstanding business person. Please roll the video.
The Chamber of Commerce is pleased to honor Cecile Courier with the Outstanding Business Person Award. Nominated by Jean Altman, Cecile is the Chief Executive Officer of Concern Health, a national mental health program, recognized as an innovative and leading-edge employee assistance program. As executive leader for community benefit at El Camino Health for over 15 years, she collaborated with community leaders to address unmet health needs for our most vulnerable community members and enable them to access primary care and mental health services. More than a decade ago, anticipating health needs associated with the expanding Asian population in Santa Clara County, Ms. Courier launched the South Asian Heart Center and the Chinese Health Initiative. She has served on multiple boards, including the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce, the Alzheimer's Association, and the Mental Health Association of California. Thank you for your outstanding contributions to the Mountain View community, Cecile.
And to present the award, we welcome Dan Woods, CEO of El Camino Health.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here, and I know you've heard this before, but standing up here and seeing all the faces and being live is extremely special, so what a night. It is a genuine pleasure, personally to me, to be able to introduce and to recognize Cecile for such an award for this evening, and what I would consider a very well-deserved award. As you heard in the video, Cecile is the CEO of what's called an EAP company. And you've seen that in your benefits. And so, in essence, what it does, it makes your employees better because life happens as an employee. And so, who's there to help that employee get through life and get through work and balance it? Well, what's happened in the last 2 years has been intense. And why it's been so intense? It's because it's constant. So the mental health strain on your employees and your colleagues that you know and friends and family, she hit this head on, and she put together and wove together a network of experts to help employees get through this crisis. And not only she just weaved together the network, but then she said, well, okay, if a person is going to be vulnerable and talk about a mental health stress, they want to talk to someone like them that they can relate to. And so that's one of the things that she accomplished here. You hear about the things of what she did, but what you didn't hear is how they're done. How they're done with passion and compassion each and every day. That helps define, and I wanted you to know that a little bit about Cecile. You talked about community-mindedness, and I would say that Cecile is one of the most community-minded individuals I have ever had the pleasure to work with. When the community needed more mental health, access to mental health, she took the helm and worked tirelessly to improve access for those especially vulnerable members of our community. Cecile continues to devote long hours of service of not-for-profit organizations and leads classes, teaches people, teaches children, and teaches parents. So you can see how ingrained this is inside of Cecile. And so, Cecile, it is a pleasure for me to award you tonight this Outstanding Business Person Award. Congratulations, Cecile.
Thank you. Thank you, Dan. Thank you. Thank you very much. What a wonderful honor. And it is a shared honor, as somebody just a minute ago said. I'd like to take a few moments to acknowledge my colleagues. These two tables right here, El Camino Hospital Concern and the South Asian Heart Center and Chinese Health Initiative right there. So Concern, as Dan just mentioned, is a national mental health program. We really have an incredible team of highly skilled, compassionate professionals who responded very flexibly and creatively to meet the extraordinary needs of the last 2 years. And it really did require incredible teamwork, coming together and thinking creatively. The South Asian Heart Center and the Chinese Health Initiative have addressed the unique health needs of their communities with 2 strong leaders at the helm, sitting right over there. Oh, right here too, okay, yeah. And El Camino Health looks beyond our walls and has a tradition of improving the health of our community and supporting many outstanding community organizations who provide essential health and social services. A number of them are in attendance here tonight. I've had the privilege to work at El Camino Health with talented, dedicated leaders who are committed to ensuring that our patients receive the highest quality care. Their compassion and resilience is amazing. Many of them sitting at these 2 tables. Not all of them by any means. Concern and El Camino Health have provided a wonderful opportunity to do meaningful work and make a contribution every day. I also want to thank the Chamber of Commerce for this honor, and I've really enjoyed working with the board and the staff, who are very dynamic, engaged, and wonderfully involved in supporting this great community of Mountain View. So thank you so much. It's a wonderful honor, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, Dan, for the kind words. Oh, get this. Oh my gosh. Okay,
It's a whole package.
Okay.
Congratulations, Cecile.
Thank you.
Given the challenges of the past year, the role of volunteers was critical to the survival and success of many in our city. and certainly the Chamber as well. Let's watch the video as we salute our Community Volunteer of the Year.
The Chamber of Commerce is pleased to honor Jamil Sheikh with our Community Volunteer of the Year Award. Nominated by Shamela Shokat, Jamil has been living in Mountain View for over 40 years and has fallen in love with the city. With his involvement in the Historical Committee and Downtown Committee, and other committees, Jamil has spent countless hours being a sounding board for the local community and a voice for change. He was involved with the community service at a very early age, starting of course as a Boy Scout. But the catalyst for his volunteerism in Mountain View was the Leadership Mountain View class of 1999. LMV exposed him to what services the city can offer and what its citizens could do to make a difference. From there, he has served on many city commissions, committees, and neighborhood organizations. Thank you, Jamil, for your dedication to our community.
To present the Community Volunteer of the Year Award, please welcome Shamela Shokat, Market Development Manager at Anderson Windows Corporation.
Wow, there's so many amazing leaders in this room. I want to thank everyone for being here today to celebrate all of the amazing leaders of Mountain View. My family has been part of the Mountain View community for over 40 years. I actually still remember my brother, sister, and I walking to Landell's, Graham, and with my grandfather down Villa Street. So it's a long legacy. Volunteering and giving back to the community has always been a huge pillar of our family, starting from our grandfather to my dad, my mom, my uncle, Jamil, my sister, Saba, and now we're carrying on that legacy with my nephew, Cameron, and my daughter, Ava. So today we're here to celebrate my uncle, Jamil, as honoree for Community Volunteer, all he's done for our beautiful community and of Mountain View, and the example he set for so many. And the best part is, it all started with LMV. So, so shout out to LMV Chair Brian, Peter from the Chamber, and my fellow Advisory Council members in the audience today. And of course, how can I forget, class of 2015, best class ever. Congratulations to my Uncle Jamil. We are so proud of you.
Good evening. Thank you very much for being here tonight. I'm deeply honored and humbled for this award. Leadership Mountain View, class of 99, showed me how our city functions and how we might give back to the community. Leadership Mountain View has become a sort of family tradition. My nieces Saba and Shumaila are paying forward as LMV graduates. We're very fortunate to live in a community which is full of dedicated volunteers and talented volunteers, where our city and nonprofits provide and support many volunteering opportunities, where our wonderful local businesses sponsor volunteering efforts, and most of all, where the Chamber of Commerce encourages and celebrates community volunteerism. We are truly blessed. Thank you very much for this honor. Have a great evening.
Congratulations, Jamil. Who believed in me when I was a stay-at-home mom before I started a business. He was my neighbor. I didn't know I could do any of this, and he believed in me from the beginning, so thank you. So we now honor our community champion. This very special award is sponsored by El Camino Health. Here is a small message from our sponsor, followed by a video of our winner.
El Camino Health is proud to be the sponsor of this year's Community Champion Award. For more than 20 years, Tom Myers has led the CSA as Executive Director, helping the most vulnerable in our community. Tom has also served Mountain View as Board Chair for the Chamber of Commerce, President of the Rotary Club, and founding member of the Human Relations Commission. Thank you for your dedication to our community, and congratulations, Tom.
The Chamber of Commerce is pleased to honor Tom Myers with the Community Champion Award. Nominated by Ida Rose Sylvester, Tom Myers is the Executive Director of Community Services Agency of Mountain View and Los Altos, a nonprofit social service agency serving low-income and homeless individuals and families. He has been in the chief executive role at CSA for more than 20 years. Tom has supported his home city of Mountain View his entire life. He was active in the LGBTQ rights movement, and because of the efforts he led, the city passed its first acknowledgement and protection of gay rights. Subsequently, he was a founding member of the city's Human Relations Commission, an organization still going strong in getting the city and our community to recognize the importance of human rights work in the city. Thank you to Tom for your tireless support of the Mountain View community.
To present the award, we welcome Tom's dear friend and avid supporter, Katie Farrick from LinkedIn.
Tom, I desperately pleaded to be able to be the presenter of this award to you. I cannot think of a better champion for Mountain View. You've all heard about his amazing accomplishments as a leader in this community, but where would we be without his leadership of Community Services Agency that serves thousands, no, not hundreds, thousands of our most vulnerable residents in this community. They need Tom, they need him every day. And literally, I don't know how we would even be here today if not for Tom's dedication and leadership, not just these last 2 years, but these last 20 years. So it is truly my humble honor to be able to be the awardee, the hander of the award to the most deserving recipient that I could possibly imagine. You could all see how anxious I was. I ran up on stage ready to give it to him. So come on up, Tom. Thank you. I just am so proud of you.
Thank you. Wow. In case you can't tell, I'm redder than I normally am right now. I want to say thank you for this truly unexpected honor. I was not expecting it when I got the email, and it truly blew me away. And so thank you, Ida Rose, for the nomination. Thank you to the Chamber and the Selection Committee who came up with this. I want to say thank you also to my family, who has instilled a sense of service in me from the time I was born. And most especially, I want to say thank you to my husband, who for a quarter of a century has been my champion. So. But I also want to say that I'm very optimistic for the future. I look at the youngest generation among my own family and friends, and I am blown away every day. One takes supplies to some of the most hardcore homeless encampments. One had me walking arm in arm with her at a Stop Asian Hate rally. One is getting her master's in social work so she can work with vulnerable young women. And one has already been protested by the Westboro Baptist Church. Like uncle, like nephew in that case. So I use these kids every day as my inspiration. I use the young people that I work with at CSA every day as my inspiration. True heroes in the community in the work that they do. So I say, using that inspiration, we can all be champions. Be a champion for a lonely senior. Be a champion for the undocumented mom and her kids. Be a champion for the gay kid who's been kicked out of their family or their church or their school. Be a champion for the disabled, a champion for the homeless vet. Be champions and help the world move forward in a better place. And in this community in Mountain View, I know of no other community that does it the way that we do. So thank you very much for this honor. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, so well deserved, Tom, so well deserved. And now it's time for another deserving member of our community, the Lifetime Service Award. Every once in a while, it's important to recognize individuals who've had a long-standing and profound impact on the city with a special award for their entire body of work. Please roll the video.
The Chamber of Commerce is pleased to honor Joan McDonald with our Lifetime Achievement Award. Nominated by Ida Rose Sylvester, Laura Blakely, and Ellie Casson, Joan has been a lifelong activist and longtime Mountain View resident who has mentored other women in the areas of affordable housing, social justice, and civic engagement. Inspired by the diversity and acceptance of this community, Joan moved to Mountain View in 1960 and has not stopped making an impact on the lives and hearts of everyone in our city. Now in her 90s, she remains an active contributor to many causes she cares about, including mental health and housing for all. Starting in the early 1970s, Joan served on the Wisman School District Board for 13 years, and after that served 9 years on the board of the Mountain View Los Altos High School District Board. Joan joined CHAC's founding board in 1973 and still serves on the board today. A huge thank you to Joan McDonald for her lifetime of service to our community.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present the award, Ellie Casson.
Thank you. Well, as you heard, I'm one of 3 people who nominated Joan for the Lifetime Achievement Award. I think that right there says something about the person that we are taking a moment to recognize tonight. So Ida Rose and Laura, thank you for also, we're synced up for recognizing Joan this year. And I have the pleasure of presenting the award to Joan this evening. So I met Joan on one of the first days of one of my first job out of college. I was a community organizer in Mountain View, tasked with advocating for more affordable housing. And someone very wise gave me a list of people who had been at this far longer than I had been. And of course, on that list was Joan. So they said, reach out to Joan. She's doing this as a volunteer. She's retired, so she may not respond right away. And I think she responded within half an hour. To my email. In the years that followed, I learned so much from Joan about affordable housing advocacy. And I know that this is only one of the issues that Joan has spent years working on. You heard in the video introduction about some of the others, and I'm sure many of you in the audience know her through other things that she has worked on over the decades. But I got to know her through Advocates for Affordable Housing, the League of Women Voters, the Mountain View Coalition for Sustainable Planning, with a focus on affordable housing. And I learned so very much from you, Joan. So thank you for being a great teacher to me and to many others. But it wasn't just that she was knowledgeable and she shared that knowledge through her activism, but also it was the spirit with which she did it. That I always really appreciated, and that has made Joan someone that I look up to, and that I hope to emulate. So I left my job as an activist, the job that introduced me to Joan initially, and but we kept in touch, and I would periodically drop by. And one day I popped in unexpectedly at Joan's house, and she welcomed me in. But after a little while, she shooed me out because she was expecting friends over to do Tai Chi in her living room. And she needed a little time to get ready to push the furniture to the sides of the room. And I asked if she needed help moving her couch and her table. And she said, no, she did this every week. And please keep in mind that at this point, she was, I think, 90 years old. And so that afternoon, I left and I thought, if I could be even just a tiny bit like Joan, if anyone could be just a tiny bit like Joan, this world would be a better place. And so it is my humble honor and pleasure to recognize Joan tonight and thank her for all of the work that she has done for Mountain View, but also for the world more broadly, and to serve as an example of how we can all live our lives and serve our communities. Thank you, Joan.
Hi. I have to tell you that I was totally blown away when I heard about this. These friends didn't mention anything about it. And suddenly, I was getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. Well, I said, not too many people live to 92. That's probably the reason. But I have to correct Ellie on one little thing. It wasn't Tai Chi, it's Qigong. And I'm happy to say that after my fall and a lot of rehab, I'm going to throw this away pretty soon, and I have gone back to Qigong. But the group is moving the furniture. I want to say very humbly that everything I've ever done in my life, I've done with like-minded people. I didn't achieve anything alone. It was all of the people that were part of it. And we still have a long way to go. And I have a great deal of happiness, really, that the younger generation is with us. And I think they're going to accomplish so much more. That's really the hope for the world. Thank you.
I don't think there's a dry eye in the house. And there shouldn't be. Thank you, Joan, for an amazing, amazing lifetime of service. As our evening draws to a close, the Chamber is proud to again congratulate all our recipients tonight and give our warmest thanks for your achievements and commitment. I hope you all out here are as inspired as I am with the tremendous achievements of our honorees and the work being done in Mountain View. You know, a lot of people ask me, hey, what's special about Mountain View? Is it, you know, your beautiful weather? Is it, you know, being the home of tech? Is it, you know, the wonderful restaurants? I said, it's our people. Pure and simple, it's our people. Whether you're a business person, whether you're a merchant, whether you're a visitor, whether you're a resident, it doesn't matter. We have a spirit here that, if one thing showed through the pandemic, has not dimmed at all. It's only gotten stronger. Thank you all for being part of Mountain View.
And congratulations also go to our silent auction winners. If you won an auction item, please pick up your item at the check-in table and see Kira to answer any questions you may have.
So again, our heartfelt gratitude to those who made it tonight, our award recipients, our generous sponsors and supporters, our incredible team and volunteers, and all of you. And finally, I have to give a special thanks to Sophie for being an awesome MC. And you know, everybody's been saying how wonderful it is to see everybody again and to party together and all that. But we do have to close things down, so don't stay too late tonight. Good night, everyone. Buckle up and drive safely.